Tell your streams, man, would mean the world to my profile. Yeah, give me a second. So, common thing is people throw this smoke, and they would break the glass through that. And people usually molly under your vent, so they can't be here, and they can't be in checkered peeking. So, people would cross here, and the most common thing nowadays is to throw this, and it lands in spawn. And from here, there's like a molly where you molly a headshot in the default spot. And there would be another triple molly, and this is the one I know. So I would line up right here and just throw them right about there. So there would be these two mollies, and the main spot people do, the main plays people do now are drop a smoke here, play back here, play on top of the box, and kind of just dance around the smoke. Or they would throw a mid-site smoke right here, and they would just run around in the site waiting for him to come up. There's another like under vent molly you do from there, I think. If that's easier for you guys, because throwing this is sometimes kind of hard, so you would fuck it up like that. Are you ever nervous versus the best team? Not really. Turn God mode on, dude. But yeah, you can throw that. How do you play forklifts on T-side? What do you mean? Like, post plant? I think it's like a new cache, so it's kind of like hard to. I forgot how you throw the backside smoke. I think it's like that. Yeah. What's up, there it is. Thanks for the $5. You're a beast of CSGO. Can you sign my profile? Yeah, I'll sign more profiles at the end. Self boost. Alright. Self boost isn't. It's kind of like easy, I guess you could say. It's not that hard. Much love from Portugal. What are good A site spots on CT? So, in matches, it's almost like very, very bad if you're just quadding and you just keep peeking this with a rifle. I guess jump spotting is pretty safe, but peeking this, you're almost always gonna die. So, CT sides, it's like, when you have a rifle, it's kind of good to play like all these angles, like right here and just waiting for them to come to sight, or like playing right here and waiting for a forklift. Your rotator should be the guy who watches them like cross sight, you know? So those are like the basics. So when they see one cross sight, it's almost like playing this angle is better, because if you peek into A main, you're almost always gonna die. Can you show the best way to gain control of B as a T? It would be an honor if you could sign up for that. Yeah. So what's common nowadays is people throw this smoke. So that covers up an opper if there's an opper there. You throw this molly to block off another if there is an opper there, so you can't op there. And sometimes there's like a smoke right here, but what you could do is, if you have this molly, if you can throw like a really good flash, the only spot they can be is like right here. Or unless they're actually really dumb and they play right there. So that's like a really good way of getting B control, and when this smoke is still up and the molly's about to fade, you can ask for your teammate to flash checkered. When you flash checkered, you can clear it, and there could be a guy vent or a guy like hiding back checkered. What map do you like the most, and what map do you hate the most? I think Mirage is like a really bad map for our team, just because we're kind of outdated on it. But I guess Dust 2 is a pretty good map, since everyone knows what to do. When is your next match? E-League. Show pop flashes on A. I see Crims though this. It's not a bad flash. But it's really like telepaths, so they can see it coming. I guess you can throw these. It's not too bad, but you can also see that coming. But what's good is if I'm playing right here and I really want to peek right here, it's really good if I have, it's either like Jordan or Tyler. It's really good if he just throws these front red flashes, because when those pop, I can just peek here, because usually some people are like right here holding the sight, and when that comes, it just pops in their face and I kind of peek it. And it's really common that when they start coming A, people just start throwing these from highway. So those are really good flashes too. Telegraph, not telepath, my bad. How do you play mid on CT side? So there's different ways of playing it. There's 2-on-2 setup, which is very common. It's usually sometimes an opper. So the opper was smoke mid, and one of the basics is never peek the boost, because there could always be an opper just sitting right here. There could be just an opper sitting right here waiting for you to peek, and you're probably almost always going to die. So what you want to do if you have an op is just sit here and kind of hold this if they run out. So if they run out, it's like a free kill. And peeking this is like really bad, because there could be a guy right here waiting for you to peek. Could be a guy right here waiting for you to peek, so that's always bad. So when it's like a 2-on-2, you just watch this, and when you get smoked off, that's when you tell your teammates they can be highway. Well, they can always be highway, they can always just walk up easily. So the A player just need to expect that highway's open. Can you show what you would do when entering A or B? So what is a good smoke to entry A main? So I guess entering A is like, I don't know, Freakazoid kind of went over it. It's pretty good. So timing on your flashes is important. What you would do is you smoke this, and you have a door, guys. So when this door is opened, they kind of have your forklift, and they could probably molly it too, so they can't be there. So what you would do is wait for your teammate to pop flash, and right before it pops, you gotta be ready to go. So when it pops, you go, and you clear a fence, and your teammate should have your fork, like your operator should have your fork or something, and your teammate might have another flash of sight, and there should be a guy trailing you, so they can get the trade kill, obviously. So when they pop sight, you swing, clear these, and you come quad. And if I die, it's fine. My second teammate should be right behind me getting ready to trade. And it's really common that people just play right here, get a kill, and they fall back right here. So another good way of killing that guy is just coming here and just spamming him. So that's like a way to entry A. Can you show me a back smoke again, please? Yeah. So you would come up here on these pipes. I just look at the middle of this whole thing, and I see like these two white lines. I just aim between them on the left. Can you show the B main smoke that blocks off mid main so you can focus on summer? I don't really know that one, so. How do you smoke connector slash CT from T-spawn? Honestly, don't even have a good lineup. I just go to the third line, and right before I hit the end, I just jump through it. Shit, getting the rank ass messages. Any other questions? Self boost on A with door. I mean, there's like almost never. I mean, why would you try to self boost on door though? That's like not that smart, to be honest. Do you know a good highway smoke to split onto B site? I guess you can throw this, right? How to molly vents as a T? It's really easy. So when you see these little chimneys right here, you block them off with the wall, and you just make sure you throw it on the right side. Just run through it a little harder. So block out the chimneys, you just throw it on the right side. How to spam squeaky door? Well, I think they changed it so the T's can't even spam this if the door's closed. So like, I guess you can. No, you can't. Can you? Are those even bullets? They're not, I guess. So I don't think T's can spam this anymore. Yeah. So T's can't even spam that anymore, and the funny part is CTs can. So I guess you have to have the door opened. You just spam. Oh, you can? I'm pretty sure they reduced the T side damage though, so. Good smokes for taking site from A main besides forklift slash truck smoke. So, good smokes would be, I guess you can throw a quad smoke, block off site guy, and have your opera just kind of pick this. I don't know, it's kind of really situational. Can you show B Molotovs again? Yeah. So, here's a headshot one where you can stay hidden. You just line up right here. And you just throw it like right here. This gets like the back sight so they can't get here, but they can play a headshot, which isn't too bad. Or you can throw it to get a headshot, but they can hide back here, so. What angles do you clear when you retake B from tree? So when you have your team retake, there's different smokes you can throw. You can get up heaven and try to stay hidden. If you get in this corner and aim right here, it smokes off checkered, so. Oh shit. Pretty sure it's this line, it's not. Guess it's this one. So that's a good retake smoke, so So let's say you have majority spawn. Some good retake smokes would be getting up heaven, throwing that smoke, having another guy try to smoke B main. But if your B main smoke isn't that good, you can throw one off here, and it blocks off checker too. And throwing mollies is really important, mauling default. So it'll be on CT. So when you're playing CT, it's really important that you save all your nades. Like if you're the anchor for site, it's really important to save your nades and have your rotator throw the nades for you. Because when it's late round and you're in the site, you should try to play default at most, because these are spots where you can stay alive easily. You can play back here when mollies come, or you can drop a smoke, because the smoke will save you from the mollies. Or you can smoke mid side and live. That's really common, where people just throw like a smoke off this, block off mid, and you can just peek blue. So if you have flashes and they start coming, you just throw these and delay them. And when your teammates start rotating, you can just ask for this flash. When they throw this flash, you hide, and it blinds these guys, so it should be like free kills. You try to stay alive as long as possible. Don't peek into this, an opera can kill you. You can kind of like peek it for info, I guess, but you almost want to wait for flashes when it pops. You can kill these guys. Kill a guy coming in pit. But try not to peek this, or else an opera might kill you. Jesus. Here, let me get in the rank SQ real quick.